Right? Expressing future and destinations in Spanish. So to express the future and where we are going, the verb ir is used. Ir is a verb that means to go. Obviously, when we talk about where it is that we are going, we use the verb to go. So I am going to the store, for example. We also use this verb to express the future. Oftentimes we say gonna. For example, I'm going to watch some TV, or I'm gonna eat a little bit. So what does this look like in Spanish? Notice the table below and the different forms of the verb to go. Notice that the word a is used in conjunction with the different forms of the verb ir. So ir means to go. So yo voy means I go or I am going. Tú vas. Again, notice the a. Él va, ella va, usted va. Nosotros vamos, ellos, ellas, ustedes van. Some examples. We can use the verb ir to express a future action, what we are going to do. We can also use it to express where we are going to go. So with future actions, we could say voy a acampar. I'm going to camp este fin de semana, this weekend. Ella va a, she is going to, hacer una caminata mañana. She's going to hike or going hiking tomorrow. Nosotros vamos a limpiar la casa. So we are going to clean the house. Notice that we're saying to clean. We're not conjugating or changing the forms for the verbs. Okay. To do, Hacer, no conjugation there. So anytime you use a verb after voy a, va a, vamos a, right? We don't conjugate it. So, all right, the last example. Él va a cocinar. So he is going to cook. Okay, so keep that in mind. And some examples with expressing destination, where we are going. Vamos a la biblioteca. So we are going to the library. Ella va al supermercado. Now, al is a kind of a contraction of a plus el. So anytime you have a followed by el, it combines to form al. Similarly, the word de followed by el will do the same to form del. Okay? All right, the next example, Juan va al parque. So Juan is going to the park. Nosotros vamos al restaurante. We're going to the restaurant. Okay, so expressing future actions and destination. All right, so you'll do some of this in your homework. Let's do one or two of these together. So number one says, nosotros, so we are going to the mountains this weekend. How would I say we are going? We are going to. Okay, think about it. If you said or thought, vamos a las montañas, then you are correct. Okay, and finally, here we have the interrogative, the question word, a dónde. We saw that way back when we were, like in chapter 2, learning some of our interrogative or question words. A dónde was one of those. And we use a dónde to express where when there's an implied destination. So, in this case, we're asking, where are you going? Where are you guys going? And since there's an implied destination, we're kind of saying to where. To where are you going? All right. So pause, think about that. ¿A dónde blank ustedes? All right. So if you said van, ¿a dónde van? Then you are correct. Notice that we're not saying ¿a dónde van a? Okay. We're not really implying an action being done or a place that's being visited, and so we're not using the a. We're just saying to where are you going. If you want to think of it this way, the a at the beginning here is kind of that a. Okay, so ¿a dónde van ustedes? So it's already kind of built into the question. Okay, so anyway, but most of the time, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have that ah built into your answer. So don't think that just because this one didn't have an ah on the end of it, we're trying to be super sneaky. I believe the rest of these do have the ah. Nosotros. Yeah, the rest of these are going to have the ah on there. Number 9's a little tricky, so watch out for 9. The rest of them have the ah. Okay. Reading comprehension, write some sentences. It's worth talking about this activity. So it says write 2 sentences for each set of pictures. The first sentence tells where the people are going, and the second sentence tells what they are going to do there. So you might say they are going to the mountains, and then for this picture they are going camping. This one you might say he is going to the theater and he is going to watch a movie, right? So they are going to the game, and they're going to the stadium and they're going to watch the game. She is going out to eat, or she's going to a restaurant and she is going to eat, right? So where they're going, what they're going to do. I think that's it. Then there's some questions that you'll answer. So anyway, that's the section on expressing future and destinations, and a little bit of insight as to how to do the homework. So please reach out if you have any questions.